Hello everyone, welcome back to the layout this Sunday evening. A couple updates to show you guys about. I definitely added quite a bit since I last live streamed, about I don't know, whenever Gabe Thomas uploaded his So Line video, or his Reading and Northern video. That was literally like the last time I live streamed this layout. Take this out. I meant to get these out right there. Let's put like Christmas lights up. Celebrate Christmas. God, these lights are made so freaking cheaply nowadays. Like, literally, here's the one box. Like, it's literally that cheap. Literally have to do some soldering on these, probably. Put a new board or whatever in it. So cheaply made. Let me check the comments. Because I'm positive someone. Give me 5 seconds to do that. Get one more thing ready. Hello, Alex Brockway. Well, DCC and DC, actually, the new trolley line's right here. That's analog. This line up here for coal trains is analog, but the main line's DC. So basically, these two tracks here, the track where this crossing's at, that's all DCC, and the tourist railroad section is also DCC. Literally grabbing. Just gotta get this stuff off here so I can do this. I forgot to take some of this stuff off here earlier. I always decorate the layout for Christmas. But decorations are probably gonna get in my way of doing this tonight. I did put some like snowflakes on the light posts and stuff. I thought that actually turned out pretty nice. Oh, let me go grab the auto dealer. Grab this building that I have. I also got some window film for it to the auto dealer. Because there's a light. I have LEDs in all my buildings. Well, almost all of them. I have a select few I've yet to get to, but they're not that hard. I would definitely recommend putting LEDs in. To make some good scenery for the layout. That's some good pull. Stand. I thought I was pretty ready for this stream, but I guess not. Yeah, that's not coming up anytime soon. tend to that later. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I know I have in the title that I'm doing an update video, so I have to honor that promise. Let me check the comments again. Oh, that 6764 is nice. Thanks for shipping that. That's, I have it right here, actually. So, it doesn't have the exact recording of 6764, the New York and Lake Erie unit. I mean, I was a little disappointed, but, it does have, well, mind you, these decoders are in, like, the Via Rail fleet, CN Zebra fleet. They had a, shoot, who made these? Rapido. They had a whole section line, like a whole series of locomotives. You probably know about it, but they have them all the same decoder, so they wouldn't do one in specific, but the bell is accurate. It's very accurate to an FPA4, and right now, I mean, they have a couple K3 LAs on it. Honestly, they're K3Ls, but it's just the K3 series. But the K3L sounds nice. Well, I think most of them are pretty good, but the original setting it comes with is probably the best sounding one, in my opinion. But the there is one other type, and that's an M3H. And so I apologize, the stream cut out. But I was saying, here's the horn of the 6764. And again, I'm going to run a CSX local in a minute with CN power, so here you go. Pretty cool. So I'll take that off the track. Let's move up to 2127. Because it's, well, the actual CN 2127 is sold to like the Rock Island Railroad or some place that's gonna keep it as, they paint it to Rock Island Rail. It's now 2127, but I have a model of 2127. It's a -8. No idea where it was built. I mean, it's probably built in Erie because that's where everything's built, but I'll plug my phone in because this stream takes so much battery out of it. Move this back here, and all switches are normal. Yeah, I finally finished up all the switches, so all the switches in the layout are finally controllable. Yeah. But overall, honestly, that 6764 would probably get it like a 9.5 out of 10 if I had to rate it. Like, seriously, it's a really good quality locomotive. I know the whole FPA series is really nice, and if I want to buy something from Rapido next, literally, I want to buy their M420. They're in the CN Zebra, and then all I'm going to do with it is renumber it to 3568. Like, that's it, and it's going to be, maybe I'll put like OCTL or OC&T under the number boards, but that's it. And then it's going to be OCTL. So I think that'd be pretty cool if I could do that. Oh, jeez. I'm going to knock this over. Because my favorite M420s, it's either OCTL 3568 or I can't remember the number of it, but it's got like an M5 or old cast P5, and it's on the Delaware Lackawanna, which I'm hoping to get to this summer and chase PO-74 and PO-75. Yeah, we'll start out pretty much the edge of Pennsylvania, chase it into Scranton and back. That'd be fun. And then just have like 6-axle Alcos, like 2 or 3 of those things leading it, like, or an M420's trailing, or a C425's thrown on. That would be legitimately awesome to shoot. Like, that would be a really hot consist. So, back on the layout stuff, trying to think. One thing. Yeah, I'm tired tonight. It's been a long day. Actually, oh, wrong switch. That's normal. Okay, let's go. Honestly, if there's anyone viewing this right now, let me know which horn is better. K3LA on the CN or the incredibly loud P3. I'm gonna probably work with the P3, but if you want me to put the K3 on, I'll do that. It's just one of these things where it has an alternate horn, so I can do that. Alright, you want the K3? Alright, well, there's the K3LA. And once I get done finishing this local up, I'll show you the updates. Hey Andy, thank you, I appreciate the compliment. And we have our first derailment on the day. Nice, nice, nice. These box cars are stupid. Well, I mean, this thing just derails all the time, so not uncommon, but like, Really, really annoying. And I'm gonna run this Dash 8 Southern style, if you don't mind. Alright, so let me show you the update before I start getting going. Phone on the tripod. So, first update is I added another section of siding into the layout. And this is, you could just call it, I really just run the New York and Lake Erie stuff on it. But this is like, where the passenger equipment is kept. Like I have a caboose here. And there's also some freight on the line, just to make it like a freight railroad too. And I also, if you didn't notice, weathered both tracks, including the branch line that goes straight through the middle of town. And there's the layout. Trying to think, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I moved the signals back a little bit, but they are going to be moved to right here, probably. If I can fit it, one will go right here and the other right here. Now that'll be for this control point that's right here. Now, another major update is I added another siding over by the plastic boot manufacturing company. And that can hold two 60-foot box cars and 2 tank cars. So, and yes, it's controlled. All the switches on the layout are now officially controlled as well. And I have it going to be ordered is, well, I already have the actual thing to do it, make the block signals automatic, but there's going to be a signal bridge. It's going to go right here and over, hopefully, or on this side and over. I don't know which side it's on, but either side will work. And last thing is, if I had anything else besides this, I don't think I did really. Besides, well, I did wire up all of the crossing signals. They're not automatic yet, but when I have enough money, I'll buy the controllers to do it. I don't really care. I can do it with hands for now, just the manual, because I have my whole control section right here. It's all the switches on top, crossing signals and block signals. Yeah, purchasing brand new switches are probably the best ones. And oh yeah, switches are what's gonna kill you, because I'll tell you this, make sure you don't have any tension, because at this spot right here, between this point and this point, there was a bunch of tension built up right on the switch. Whenever a steam locomotive came through, right over and derailed. But I put a nail, well, here's another thing to watch out. Don't put a nail right through the switch. Please do not do that. Because I put it right through, like right around here, went straight through the coils and completely destroyed the switch. Had to replace the motor. So please don't put a nail straight through the switch. But example, put it on this piece of track right here and this piece of track right here. Or if there are any switch holes in the switch provided, like sometimes they'll have holes in the pieces of track that you can put them in. So that's my recommendation. But it could also be because if you look there, I mean, look how wide that gap is compared to an HO wheel. Like, that can seriously slip right through, especially if it's on the trucks of a steam locomotive. So that's my advice for fellow modelers. Shoot, I did something else I just had in mind. Oh, I painted all the ties brown, so it actually looks like a railroad instead of a piece of plastic railroad. Although, I mean, honestly, I'm waiting for buy some modeling clay. This is just tape on here. I don't know if you can tell it. I just duct taped it. Yeah, gotta go the cheap way for right now. Once I can get some modeling clay, that's probably what I'll use, or whatever. I mean, if anyone has suggestions on what to use for a crossing bed, please let me know, because I'm pretty much gonna have to do it the whole way throughout this trolley line, and I want to have that trolley line's Sorry, the stream kind of cut out again. Internet in the basement's not too good. Yeah, I just use Bachman Easy Track. Honestly, it's probably, I mean, I've heard from many people it's not worth it in the end. And I mean, honestly, it probably isn't because you can nail the track. But, I mean, remember I created this layout when I was like 10 years old. So I didn't know how to nail stuff in. Like, I was too young to do that. But now that I look back, I really wanted to, like, if I would have known, I would have bought ballast and put it under here with the track and then nailed it down. That would have been looking so much more realistic. But plus, like, the ties, this track here, the paint wouldn't get under it. Like, that was an issue that's inevitable to avoid. So I mean, maybe one day if I seriously want to buy ballast and do it, I will. I'll just put some ballast under it and we'll go from there and make a better track. But for now, it works for me. Let me show you the trolleys. I just want to check one thing. So yeah, I'll show you the trolleys that I'm going to use on this trolley line. I don't know where I left off, but that update I was saying, I made the trolley line. It's going to just go through the main street of the city, and it's just going to go back and forth, and it's going to stop and just keep going. And I've got 3 units I'm going to use on that. One, I have this fancy little Bowser. This is made by Bowser. It's a trolley. You can kind of see in there. Put a driver in it, and I think it's DCC ready because the light functionalities on it are very advanced for an analog. And I mean, I know it behaves, the lights on this unit do the same. This Canadian Pacific GP35, they behave the same way this New York Central does, and I know this U-boat is DCC ready. So I'm assuming it's DCC ready, but I have no idea. But it's just a little Bowser trolley, has really small wheels, and it cannot operate on any gradients. Like, I have to have it perfectly flat, otherwise it really will not work. Second unit I'll be using is a small Broadway trolley. I don't know who made this. I just picked it up at a model train shop before they closed, so it was in Erie. That was the only model train shop we had. They're gone now. But there's a couple of in Youngstown, Ohio. I know there's the Youngstown Model Railroad Association. I know there's Boardman Hobbies. That's right outside of Youngstown and Boardman, like a block away from the Youngstown and Southern tracks. I know Crane Axe is still in operation, but I went down there and I was honestly disappointed this year. Like, they didn't have, I mean, their stuff is O scale. Like, it's not HO stuff. Hey, you know what? It's gonna please some modelers, so that's it. And then the last one I also picked up with this one. I don't even know who made it. I picked this up for like $15-20, and I put the 2 lead weights on the side of it just to hold it down a little more. I might take them off. We'll see, because yeah, sorry, I can't remember. Just got a text message. I'm trying to read it. I don't know who made it, but again, it's gonna be a little something I can run on there whenever these 2 units are done operating. If you guys want me, I can put a coal train on the top track. I literally just called the upper track. So I'll read Alex text to me later. So thank you. Yeah, I did hear a rumor that Rapido was gonna make OCTL 3568. I mean, I kind of figured they would, so. Honestly, though, I would really go for, if they really want to make it, do one with the actual OCTL paint, and then so, sorry, stream cut out yet again. But yeah, I'm pondering to get those F units, those Bessemers. We'll see. I'll try to get them at the next train show if the guy still has them. Let's see. Do I have more locomotives or rolling stock? Answer is yes. Yes and yes. I have multiple I mean, I can show you my collection over here. I mean, I've got nickel plate hoppers, boxcars, CSX unit, it's currently under repair, NS1125, that's DCC, and Santa Fe Jeep, CP Jeep, Conrail C425, got a Conrail GP9, NYC U-boat 6764, 1225, 765, 611, Amtrak car. All this stuff over here is DCC. 2 Pennsylvania E units, 3194, 1982. We've got passenger cars, box cars, more passenger cars than a Nacella engine, which is DCC ready, and I've yet to buy a decoder for that. But I'm going to save my money up for those FPA's units on the Bessemer. That's my goal to get right now, and then that's it. Oh, and expect a video of me restoring these two Alco C430s. Here's the other one. One's Santa Fe, one's Rock Island Rail. Expect a restoration video coming up. Like, I really want to get these two Alco C430s restored. That'll be inspired by SMT Mainline. I love that guy. I watch his videos all the friggin' time. And then just New York Central steam locomotive and a Chattanooga Railroad steam engine. Both of them have nice smoke units in them. So, I mean, I have more, of course. I have tons of crap under there. Like, that's all just broken stuff that some of it's parts, some of it's actual stuff that I'm going to use, and it's a bunch of stuff, but. Oh yeah, the internet sucks down here in the basement. No offense, but it's not the greatest because the router's upstairs. So, I mean, it was actually put there intentionally because when the whole Corona crap started, I had to go on online school, and it was down here, and it was I couldn't get good internet upstairs, so I had to move the router and all that junk upstairs so I could get internet to do online school. But if I can definitely get something down here to help me with these streams, I would. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know, like, I can say this right now. I have copies, I have, 3 GTW box cars, and they're all the same. So I have one that I use, and I have, the other 2 I tried to sell at a train show. The last one in Erie, I tried to sell some stuff. I literally just had $25 to cover the table. $25 for a table at a 6-hour train show event. It's not bad, but it was with the whole COVID situation. Mostly old guys do this stuff. There was nobody there. It was absolutely dead, that train show, and it was really disappointing to see so few people at that train show. But I mean, the next one that's coming up is in March. I'm anticipating more people. Hey Jeffrey, oh yeah, SMT is amazing, seriously. Yeah, so let me get a coal train running on the upper track. I just need to get those nickel plate hoppers on, and then honestly, choose between Santa Fe Jeep GP 38, CP GP Canadian Pacific Maroon GP 35, Conrail GP9, Conrail Alco C4 25, or a New York Central U-boat. Just choose between the 5 of those units and let me know. Go on eBay, search enough, you'll find a Quebec mining company. Bowser made a series of. You'll find a Quebec mining M636 that's for sale. I would highly recommend if you can find them. I found it before, but I didn't buy them. They're DCC ready, so you have to get a decoder, and they're in the Quebec mining paint, and they have the numbers, so you'll have to replace the numbers on them, but you can definitely get an M636 in. Or if you can find another Alco or whatever, I mean, even just like that Conrail C425, I could do that to 435 and 427 or whatever one I want, but the C430s, I really haven't found many of them. I haven't actually really searched those, but if I do manage to find a Morristown and Erie Alco C430, best would be 2 of them. Definitely going to click purchase on that and get those 2. I mean, I would love to have a Red Dragon set running on this layout. Like, that would be beautiful to have that. Yeah, I mean, the C430 series is amazing. The sad thing is there are only 4 left operating in the United States. Those are Bath and Hammondsport, I want to say 425 or something on... It's one of them on the Bath and Hammondsport. I don't know what it is, but... There are many of them, but there's only like 4 of them operating. There's one on the Bath and Hammondsport. There's 430 on WIP, 431 on WIP, and 432 on WIP. That's it. Those are the only operational C430s in the United States of America. They're all on the East Coast. Like, they're all accessible. You know, for if you're out for a 4-hour drive. The farthest one for me is the Bath and Hammondsport. I can't wait. No. Maybe it's not on the Bath and Hammondsport. I think it might... Okay, I think I did a little error there. It's not on the Bath and Hammondsport. It's on the Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville. Which is still basically a 4-hour drive. Because the Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville is the big one out of the 3. Then, there's WNYP, and that's like it's either a subsidiary or a predecessor of the Bath and Hammondsport, or of the Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville. And then there's the Bath and Hammondsport, which is again a subsidiary or a predecessor of the Livonia, Avon, and Lakeville. But they all have one similarity. They all run Alco power. Now, WIP is pretty well known though for they used to operate the M636s. Now there's only one other railroad that operates them, and that's the Delaware Lackawanna. And that's why I want to get down there this summer, because not saying anything's gonna happen to the units, but I wouldn't be surprised if the 6-axle Alcos on the Delaware Lackawanna are gonna get retired in a few years. Because those things are old, like really old. Because I mean, look what happened to WNYP. It's funny how, like, I know a bunch of friends that are like, you know, I wish so much that I would have shot those 6-axle Alcos more because they were retired so quickly. So, definitely want to get there. But other than Delaware Lackawanna, before 2020 hit, WIP and Delaware Lackawanna were the 2 railroads that operated 6-axle Alcos. Yeah, the Big Sixes, that's their nickname. Let's see. Yeah, I know Gabe Thomas, GT Rail Fan Production. We all know him. Are you sure 427's a C430? I don't think it is. I want to say it's like a C427 or something like that. Look it up, just to be sure. Let me look that up. Yeah, it's a C425. So basically, 435 is 435 and 427. Those are C425s. I can't remember what 426 is. I want to say that's a 425 as well. Honestly, there really isn't too much of a difference between a C425 and a C430. Except that they're long, like the C430s are a bit longer. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I would really love to see the big sixes come back. That would be, I mean, there's a big controversy. Because I heard that the WYP ran two, well, there are only two operational 6-axle Alcos, because the other 4 are not going to operate if you just switch them on. 637 and 638 are the two operational 6-axles. They're both M636, Montreal Locomotive Works. But those two pulled the storage move with the Red Dragons back in May. It's either May or June of 2020 and September of 2020. But I heard something. I thought I saw a picture of the two in I can't remember the name of the town. It starts with an L. But it's like they had one on each end that was oh yeah, those two are the best smokers, 431 and 638, and that would be beautiful. But I can't remember the name of the town, but they had log flatbeds, and it was those two 6-axle Alcos, and it said they ran this train today, the something turn job. I didn't really know if it was true. Sorry, stream cut out again, but I want to get the local rolling because I have a couple major exams tomorrow, so I have to get upstairs and get ready to go to bed because I've got like quite a few major exams tomorrow. Got English, I think what else, and math. Get the old local rolling, shall we? First industry it's going to switch is the mountain mining company. It's where the foam is in the back. It's over right there. It's going to switch out the back 4 cars on it. It's got a grain hopper. It's got I know, sorry, I think I lost 2, yeah. I lost 2 cars back in the tunnel. It's got a diesel tank car, it's got a green hopper, and then 2 wood flat, 2 log flatbed cars. That would be a shame if 426 is dead with that other one, 421. Because, oh my god, 421 and 426 would literally be a beautiful pair. 426 is definitely, like, the second best smoker on the railroad. Aside with 435. 435 smoked just a little bit more, or just a little longer, it would be the second best. I'm gonna turn off the bell so I don't wake up my dog. Sorry, it's one car. Always just the one car. Doesn't want to be good. Well, we'll be taking that car off then. I'll put up with that stupid later. She's part of the world again. Always the switch that causes the issue. Oh, and I am planning to do another part to running model trains on the way out. Just an FYI. And I'm hoping to get to the Youngstown and Southeastern Railroad. I might make a pingo, so. Just some upcoming videos and maybe I'm also be doing exploring some abandoned places in Erie. Some abandoned railroad spots on the 19th Street tracks and all kinds of stuff. Some Bessemer making stuff. It's pretty cool. which is normal. Stupid target thing didn't even couple on. There, we finally got it to work. Oh wow, my screen's still working. Oh, I'm impressed. Move the camera. Get over here. Action. having a bear of a time trying to get out of his switch. Doesn't want to hold on to the rail. Just keeps the wheel slipping. Okay, it's in position. Set hard. From there, it's just going to pull forward and back goes the green box car, green tank car, the dots box car, and the black tank car back into the paper mill. So that's what the manufacturing company is, the paper mill, and what the two industries that I'm serving right now receive are the mining company receives 2 grain hoppers for their farming, receives diesel for their equipment, 2 logging cars for logs, and then the coal's taken out. The Conrail C430 that's running right now, that's how the coal's taken out. Then the 2 box cars are the actual paper that's getting exported. And the 2 tank cars are chemicals that are used in the paper making process. Now, basically everything else that's left, the freight on the passenger line, all that is, there's an auto loader car, so they have cars on that, and it's taken out through that there's a crossing and the road goes through it. It's an easy thing where they can just take the cars out. Then the other 2 gondola hoppers are scrap, just scrap metal and stuff. The 9 box cars, regular ones that are in the yard, are just other miscellaneous truck good, just some other stuff that's taken up by truck. And there's a cattle car there. There's a truck that comes and dumps the cattle in the car. Howdy, 208 Rough Running, I think is how I say it. I didn't really look at the username. So, howdy, how are you tonight? I will be ending the stream in a few minutes too, because I have 2 major exams tomorrow to get to. I'm going to stop and adjust the camera a little bit. Show you what I'm going to do over here. That should be good. Thank you, I appreciate the compliments. now what the train has to do, because the train had, since the unit's not facing the right direction, for the paper company, it had to run around its train. Well, now it has to run around again to get out of the place. Of course, it didn't put on, never does, but what do I know? Just an old reloader. Let's get time shot. This is one of my cool things about my layout, is I have like a tunnel. I have a tunnel right here, so I have a cool shot of it coming right out of the tunnel. One second. Once the rail. Forgot to flip the switch this time. I always check to make sure all switches are. Obviously didn't this time. Well, Northern Ohio Rail Fanning Productions, you made it. I'm literally going to end it like 2 minutes because I have 2 tests tomorrow. I have to prepare for those. So congratulations on your timing. I mean, I'm contemplating maybe I'll go live again tomorrow night. We'll see what I feel like. Check me out. 6:30, maybe tomorrow night, maybe I'll go live again. We'll see. So after the train checked in with the dispatcher and dropped its brakeman off, ready to depart. Local C799. Well, of course it's a red. Alright, let me just grab this and put it back on. Tomorrow night, how about I'll run some New York and Lake Erie stuff, so. They have the 867 out now? Jeez. That's another thing I gotta get. 868, 867 from happening. Oh, dude, I gotta save up my money for the OCTL 3568. 2 best FPA units that I'm eyeing down. And now 867 and 868. Wonderful. I don't make $1,000. I don't make $1,000 in a year. Alright, so we knocked down a couple cars. That's nice, first of all. And yeah. But at this point, I'm going to be ending the stream because I'm tired. Yes, I do. And you can contact Alex Brockway to get yourself a DCC ready New York and Lake Erie Railroad 6764. You would have to buy the decoder from Rapido Trains, but I purchased the last DCC one. Yeah, here's another update. You know that S4 that I made a video about? Well, let's have some time to get him, but anyway. The S4 is now an S1. It's New York and Lake Erie 308. I kind of hand-painted it. Looks terrible, but... yeah, it's kind of 308, and I'll get 6764 in a second. Screw off the board so my dog doesn't eat it and choke, and potentially kill, so... Well, they are. I'm going to probably, if I can save enough money, buy 868 and 867. Because, I mean, they'll probably have RS3Ls, I'm hoping. But, yeah. That's probably the plans for this year units is get 2 Bessemer FPAs, Alco M420, OCTL, and depending, maybe I can get the 868 and 867. If I have any spare money, I mean, I'm probably going to spend it on the layout because I have more stuff, but if I seriously want to buy anything else, it's probably going to be the other 2 CSX Prime service units. Now, I do not plan on buying another 6764, and I do not have plans on buying another 6764 to make it 6758, but here's 6764. And if you rewind earlier in the stream, I played the horn. It's an M3H. It comes default with the K3, but I changed it via JMRI onto an M3H. So, yeah. Any other questions? Well, sorry, I mean, honestly, I want Rapido, if they're gonna make an M420, the OCTL, they need to do one with the OCTL paint, and they need to do one with the CN Zebra paint. Like, that would be how I'd want mine. The CN Zebra with OCTL markings on it. That would be beautiful, especially a CN Zebra. But tune in at 6:30 tomorrow night. I'll go live again if you want. But, yeah. Right now, the point of focus, though, it's going to be those two Bessemer FPAs. Because the train show is in March. That guy's going to be there. He's going to have them, the two Bessemer FPAs. And I want to get them. They're 300 each, so it's not cheap. I gotta save money. But, oh dude, imagine those FPAs and then 868 and 867. Just those 4 units running like a local or something on this way out. Ooh. That's gonna be something hot. And I mean, like, all 4 units having like an RS3L or something. God, that would be so freaking beautiful. I hope this time with 867 they care to put the sand tank on the nose. But I'm still looking forward to it. But I truly don't have plans on buying the other Pride and Service units. I mean, honestly, 3194 is my favorite, and I mean, I don't know. It just depends what I want, really. I mean, I'm gonna choose where I want to spend my money, honestly. Well, I mean, the F units aren't really existent in, like, 4'8" scale, but, definitely, you know, in HO. Let's see, really. F units in the ST30 should run a Gerard. Yeah, sure. Dude, honestly, I should go a layout of the Gerard branch. Ideas, just don't give me ideas. Because then I'm going to spend my money in doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. Damn it, now you got me the idea of building the Gerard branch. Damn you. Now you got me an idea for the Gerard branch. That actually would be funny, though. Have, like, the Fs and then the SD38s do, like, a local or something. So I really don't want to focus on modern stuff. I kind of want to buy some older stuff and have some cool lash ups on the way out. Yeah, I'll see you, man. I'm going to be heading out, too, so, thank you, everyone, for watching tonight's stream, and, I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, just that trolley track, I'm hoping to have done, and yeah. Well, the OCTL, whenever they come out with the series, I want to get the 3568. It's the ex-Canadian National one, so that's the one I have plans on getting.